everyone. Really quick, simple message today. You know those voices in your head that go, you can't do that. What are you thinking of? Who do you think you are? You've never been able to do it before. What makes you think that you'll be able to do it this time? You're rubbish at that. You're no good. You've never been able to do it. Blah, 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 blah. You know the ones. We all get them. Different environments, different situations. Maybe you get this with dieting. I've never been able to lose weight before. Why is this going to be any different? Never been able to maintain before. Why should I be able to do it this time? Well, this week last 2 weeks, I've learnt how important it is to tell those voices to just bog off and do it anyway. Just do it anyway and throw yourself in feet first. And if you don't get it perfect, so what? You'll learn from that and you'll move on and you will change whatever it is you're doing and you'll learn and you'll develop and you'll grow, because we're not static. We're not creatures made of plasticine that don't ever change. We are constantly moving. There is something called neuroplasticity, which is where your brain is always learning and changing and developing and growing. And so we are totally capable of learning and doing, and we are not fixed in a certain way of being forevermore. And I've discovered this for myself by facing a real fear of mine and then just doing it anyway. And I don't know that I'd have done it without my friend Julie, who kind of strong-armed me into doing this. So thank you, Julie. She saw a post that I put on Facebook basically saying that I don't do groups and I find them very nerve-wracking, and whenever I do go and do a group, I've always got that little voice in the back of my head saying, just like I said at the beginning, who do you think you are? You're not interesting. You're boring. No one's going to speak to you. When you do speak to someone, you're not going to have anything of interest to say. No one wants to speak to you, blah, blah, blah. If they do speak to you, you're going to run out of things to say and they're going to think you're an idiot. And all of those negative voices that I have going around my head when I'm in a group situation. And Julie said to me, you need to come along to a networking group with me and you need to learn how to do that and face that fear. And I really, really, really didn't want to go. And I've signed up to do it every single week. And this week I really, really, really didn't want to go. But you know what? Each week I've come back with an enormous sense of yes, I did it. I went, even though I have all those voices inside my head saying you're no good, you can't do it, you're boring, da 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 da. I went and did it anyway, and I'm learning from it. You know, I'm learning in the moments that are difficult, and there are difficult moments in it. You know, when you first walk in and everyone's in their little groups nattering away, and I'm having to learn, well, what am I going to do then? How am I going to join in with those conversations? If I'm with someone who seems a little bit shy, then, well, what am I going to do to manage that situation? What questions? So next week I might go armed with a few more questions that I can ask people. And I'm learning and I'm learning and I'm learning and I'm constantly developing. And dieting and weight loss and maintenance is exactly the same. You are not fixed in stone. You can change. You can do it. You've just got to respond to those voices in the head saying you can't and go bog off and prove them wrong. Hope that helps.